All right, kids, heading off to class. Last class of the last day before spring break. My spring break, not the kids' spring break, but my spring break. I am planning so many adventures. Well, I guess a lot of people wouldn't call them adventures, but for me, they're adventures. Anything that is outside of going to school or the grocery store, that's an adventure to me. Also, my birthday is coming up really, really soon here at the end of this month, and my gift to myself is going to be a new tattoo, and I will be showing you guys some of the designs that I have been working on for that tattoo, and of course, I will bring you along when I get that tattoo. Anyway, all right, let's get to class, get this done, and then on to spring break. Free at last. Free at last. Spring break. Welcome back, my frugal friends. We are still here. Had to take another day off. This crazy week of midterms, it's been rough. And then with the hand thing, rough week. But midterms are done. It's over. And I am officially on spring break. And that, oh my goodness, that is fantastic. I'm taking a break from another break from the brace and kind of letting my hand air out and rest and see if I can, do some stuff today without the brace on. Just kind of as a trial. We'll see how long that lasts. So we've been cleaning like crazy all morning. The kids and I, they have today off of school. They're not on spring break yet, but they do have today off. And so we've been cleaning and cleaning, getting stuff done and getting some homework done. All of this so that we can go to the library later today and get some books, go for a walk, try to enjoy some time together that, boy, do we need it. It's been a rough week with my midterms and then being hurt on top of that. The house just absolutely fell apart. Everything fell apart. And we're trying to just get everything back on track. I feel like it's time to get all of the party favors and things like that together into one tote. And we found that awesome big tote at, the Family Dollar on Sunday. I got that cleaned up and it's ready. And so I'm going to get up in the attic and of course bring you guys along, and we're going to gather up all of those party favors. There's tons of stuff. I want to have them all localized into one place, centralized, and plus then I can give you a looky-loo at the state of the attic right now. That's another thing I want to work on during spring break, is getting the attic back to, where I had it like a month ago. All right, so we are up in the attic. This area is the part that is my main focus for today. So there's my gift center with all of my gift wrap and bows and basket filler and things like that. And then there's those mountains of bows and ribbons that we found in the dollar store bin a month or two ago, whenever that was. I need to find a better system for storing them. Right now, I just have them in these boxes and bags. I'm thinking what I can do is, as I get more totes, because I know I will find more, just finding this one this last weekend is yet another proof, evidence that we find tons of totes. I have a whole huge dead space back here in the attic. It's a little tricky to get to because of like piping and whatnot, and there is no floor back there at all. But what I'm thinking is, things like this that I have so many of, number one, I can share some of them, but I do kind of want to keep as many of them as I can because I love doing gifts, and we are constantly doing gifts. Like, for instance, while I'm up here, I need to put together a gift for a birthday party that Olivia is going to tomorrow. So we use them. We use lots of them. Anyway, I'm thinking I can just keep out, a select variety and a select amount here in the gift wrap station, and then the rest of them put into totes and store them back here for later use. So as I get more totes, that will be something that I will need to do. But then here, this box and the box under it are all, I think, all stuff for like party favors, stuff like that. And so I'm going to try to move all of them into this one tote. I do not have a lid for it yet, but I guarantee you by the end of the summer, I will have a lid for it. I find so many lidless totes and toteless lids, and I end up being able to put them together. So it's fantastic. I'm going to start. Okay, so I've gotten most of the party stuff moved into this tote, or if it didn't belong with this stuff, then it's elsewhere. I've got a few more things in this box. So now I will actually be able to get to my party station. These drawers are where I put party supplies. And now I can get to them. It's not just party supplies. That middle drawer has emergency supplies. But that's another thing I want to do over spring break is label all of these drawers, because no one else knows where everything is. Like my husband, my kids, they don't know where stuff is. And if, you know, something were to happen to me, they won't know where to find stuff. Or if I'm not feeling well, and am broken yet again, you know, they're not going to be able to find things that I need them to find. And what will happen? They will go out and buy those things. I don't want that to happen when it's stuff we already have. So I am going to start putting labels up. I don't have a label maker, and I don't think I need one. I think I will just use some of my tape, maybe that really cool chalkboard tape that we found this last weekend that you guys were so helpful in identifying. Thank you. Maybe I'll use that. That'd be cute anyway. So not everything that's in here is actual party favors, so I do need to sort even this tote a little more. And then I brought over a bunch of my bags. I do not buy bags. Well, I mean, I do buy bags for our own home use for like food and whatnot, but for things like this where I'm sorting dumpster finds, I use bags that are from the dumpsters, generally from school dumpsters that held crafting supplies or, you know, pieces for games, whatnot. And so I can go ahead and get some of these things, you know, that don't have bags, like balloons and whatnot, a little better organized so that I can find them when I need them. And I have started sorting everything that is of a costume variety into this this box here. And then everything for Easter, we're going to do an Easter egg hunt with our cousins and whatnot in our backyard, maybe even some of our friends. And I found these eggs wherever, Zurchers probably, and they were in all of that stuff that I just have been sorting through, and I saved out these bouncy balls. So everything that I'm going to use for Easter is going to go in here, which includes some of these gumballs, and then I have the big green box of gumballs, and so I'm going to get a fresh Ziploc bag from the ones that we actually buy and load a bunch of those in there so that when it's time for the Easter egg hunt, I will have everything all together in this one box, but it won't be downstairs getting in the way. It'll be up here ready to go. Progress is really happening. There's my Mimi. She came up here to be with me. Her and Reagan were fighting, so better to have her be up here. Yep. All right, so I've got all of the little party favors sorted and into bags if they needed bags. Feeling much better about this. I can see what I have, and then when it's, you know, party time or whatever, now I know what I have, and I'm thinking I might use some of them also for the Easter egg hunt, but I'll have to think about that. Specifically, these slinkies, those would be really fun to put inside some Easter eggs, so we'll see. And maybe some of these like snap bracelets, that would be really fun in an Easter egg, but we'll see, we'll see. And then I've decided that those big lip balloons I'm going to sell. I don't need them. I will double check them. And no, honey, stay over there and make sure they're still good. But I think I'll sell those because I don't have a helium thingy, so I don't need those. Then I feel so good about the progress I'm making. I really do. I've got, these are the last of the St. Patty's balloons, and I am going to try one more time to see if anyone wants them, you know, like locally. And then in here, now I have all of the, not party favors, but party supplies. Like there's the birthday packet right there, and that awesome fringy skirt thing, plates, and fancy cups, and napkins, and happy birthday garland. And these will all go in one of these drawers over here. Okay, I think I'm done for now. In this drawer, I have all of the what are those even called? Thingies that fold out. And garlands, streamers, things like that. All in one drawer. There's the one for the baby shower that we found the other week. In here, napkins, little tiny plates, and fancy cups. I also have big plates, you know, just your standard like hefty plates, but we keep those downstairs. So for like big parties and whatnot, but these are more like themed, specific type stuff. Will go in here. Then this drawer is tight. All of the balloons, I've got them in this little tote thing that is of course from the garbage, and some little like stir sticks. They're really cute. They're like palm trees. Got those into a bag. And rediscovered this awesome birthday party button that I am totally wearing to school on my birthday. You know I am. And a somewhat weathered happy birthday crown. I don't know that I'll be wearing that. And then a bag of these picks. They were just all kind of loose in here, but I got them all gathered up into a bag. We've used some of these in school craft projects. Drawer. And then in here, just tablecloths. Party tablecloths. Then all of the party favors that you already saw, and ones that I had in the drawers. There's these Hulk and other little noisemakers and party poppers. Got those right there. And all of these plastic leis. I find tons of these. I don't know why, but I find these every summer. More and more of these leis. And we've used them for all kinds of costumes and craft projects, and this is what I have left, but I know I'll find more. Just a minute, Mimi. And all the others, nice and organized, ready for whenever I need them, for gifts, for birthday parties. Also these fun, huge, humongous glasses. Aren't those cute? Those are fun as well for parties. And like I said, I will probably use some of this stuff in our Easter egg hunt. Anyway, okay, I am feeling really good about what I did get done, getting those drawers reorganized. I got all 3 of the boxes out of here and now can actually move. Look at that. Oh, what a wonderful difference. It feels so good just to have just even that much progress. Tomorrow, I will work over here for at least an hour. And so come on back tomorrow and see what we accomplish over there. It's going to be fabulous. This is just, guys, this is just telling you there is a whole other side. I wouldn't call it a darker side, but a burdensome, tedious side of dumpster diving. It's not just, I say this over and over, but it's not just the excitement and the thrill of finding the stuff. Then you've got to move the stuff. You've got to sort it. You've got to clean it. Sometimes you got to figure out where it's going, and anything that you're keeping, you've got to figure out how you're going to keep it and where you're going to keep it so that it doesn't disrupt your life and so that you can find it when you need it. So that's what we're working on this spring break. I hope you will come on back. I can certainly use the encouragement and support along the way. Have a wonderful day and a fabulous weekend.